Dividing polynomials by monomials. Monomials is when you have one term. So you can see in this first one we have a trinomial divided by 3. 3 is one single term, that's a monomial. And in the second one, it's again a trinomial divided by one single term. One single term is a monomial. We're going to do this by applying this rule. If you have a plus b all divided by c, you can break it up into individual fractions. It's like the reverse of combining fractions. If you look at this, combining fractions, they have the same denominator. So you have a plus b over the common denominator in the end. We're just using it backwards to be able to work these problems. All right, let's start with this one. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this bottom 3 and we're going to split it up into 3 fractions here. So it's going to be 12x to the 4th over 3 minus 9x squared over 3 plus 3 over 3. And then what you're going to do is you're going to simplify each fraction. 3 goes into 12 4 times. So this first term is going to be 4x to the 4th. The middle term, 9 divided by 3 is 3, so it's going to be 3x squared for that one. And then the last one, 3 divided by 3 is 1. So we have plus 1 at the end. There's no like terms to combine, so this is going to be my answer. I took a trinomial divided by a monomial, and I ended up with a trinomial as the answer. That's the first one. Let's look at the second one. This one we have, again, a trinomial divided by a monomial. I'm going to take this monomial on the bottom and split it up. So I have 3 fractions. Be careful. Try not to make any mistakes. Make sure everything is brought down correctly. And then we're going to simplify each fraction again. Now, y to the 5th divided by y to the 4th, you can do the quotient rule on that by subtracting the exponents. 5 minus 4 is 1. So you're just going to end up with 1y. And 18 divided by 2 is 9. It's like we have 5 y's up top and 4 y's on the bottom. 4 y's to cancel and you're left with 1 y on the top. If you do the subtraction rule here, you get 4 minus 4, which is 0. All right, so this is 1 here. You don't need to write the 1 when you write the answer. This is 4 minus 4. And then we can do the quotient rule here as well. 4 divided by 2 is 2. And then this is a 1 minus 4. Applying the quotient rule for exponents on that last one. All right, so simplifying each one, this is just 9y. In the middle, this is 4 minus 4, which is 0. Y to the 0 is 1. Anything to the 0 power is 1. So this is really 6 times 1, which is 6. So we'll just have 6 in the middle. And then this last one, we have 1 minus 4, which is negative 3. And we usually don't write answers with negative exponents. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write it by using the negative rule of exponents. I can write it as 1 over y cubed, but this 2 is going to stay in the numerator. If you think about it over 1, so this 2 stays up top, and then this y to the negative 3 moves down to the bottom. It makes it y cubed. That's going to be the answer to the second one. There you go.